Hello everyone, this is Al, Red Sox fan, coming to you from Al, Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. And we're going to continue with our Action PC Baseball 2021-1967 alternate reality replay. It's all come down to this final game, Game 7 of the World Series. Cardinals, Red Sox here at Fenway. The winner takes it all. In our Boston Red Sox alternate reality replay, there was a DH in both leagues, and only major transactions took place. No automatic injuries, though injuries could occur. The Red Sox won the American League, running away with it, record of 108 and 54. The Cardinals, they won the National League, 95 and 66. So let's play baseball. How did we get here? How did we get here? Let's quickly show you how we got here. The Cardinals, let me click on this actually. There we go. The Cardinals took Game 1 7-4. Nelson Briles in relief of Dick Hughes, as he had a blister on his finger. He got the win, as it was a bullpen game for the Cardinals, and he'll get the start in Game 7 for St. Louis. He defeated Lombard. Canigliaro was the big hitting star, but to no avail for Boston. Boston would tie the series, Game 2 10-6. Lee Stang defeated Bob Gibson, who got pummeled. Petrocelli was the hitting star of the game, and the Red Sox won this time. We go back to St. Louis. Dick Hughes gets the start, and he dominates Boston 8-1. He goes the distance. Santiago took the loss. Cepeda was the hitting star for the Cardinals. Cardinals up 2-1. Lombard pitched a little better. He got the win 7-6 over Steve Carlton, as the Red Sox held on for dear life to tie the series in Game 4. Canigliaro, the big day, 4 for 5, a homer and 4 ribbies. Game 5, Bob Gibson got his revenge against the Red Sox. 9-2, he went the distance. Gary Ding Dong Bell, well, he got his bell rung. Cepeda, 3 for 5, a homer and 5 ribbies for the Cardinals. Game 6, Cardinals felt really good. They had Dick Hughes on the mound, and guess what? Boston got their revenge. They shut out St. Louis 7-0. They needed a big start from one of their starting pitchers, and Lee Stang stepped up. Yastrzemski went 2 for 4 with a home run. Now it comes down to Game 7. Let's get to the Cardinals' starting lineups and play some baseball. Lou Brock will lead things off. He's in left field. Followed by Curt Flood in center field. Roger Maris will bat third. He's in right field. The baby bull at first base, Orlando Cepeda, he's the cleanup hitter. Batting fifth, doing the catching, Tim McCarver. Julian Javier's at second, he'll bat sixth. Bobby Tolan is a designated hitter, batting seventh. At third base, batting eighth, Mike Don't Call Me Del Shannon. Batting ninth, playing shortstop, Dahl Maxville. Nelson Briles is on the bump. We'll give you his numbers when the Cardinals take the field. Here's the Red Sox defense. Gentleman Jim Lonborg on the mound, 1-1 in the series, and he's been putrid. We'll give you his ERA is 7.43. Lots of run support for Gentleman Jim. Lonborg in the replay was 20-9, 3.35, but he's been bad in the World Series. They're hoping to get a good start, just like Lee Stang came up with in Game 6 to tie the series. Once again, behind the plate will be Mike Ryan, 7 range, 8 arm. Jerry Adair at third, 4 defensive range. Rico Petrocelli's a 5 at short. Dalton Jones a 6 at second. And George the Boomer Scott a 10 range at first. Carl Yastrzemski's in left, 10 range, 9 arm. Reggie Smith is in center, 8 range, 7 arm. And Tony Conigliaro, the Massachusetts native, is in right, 5 range, 6 arm. He's having one hell of a series. So Lou Brock is at the plate. Game 7, winner takes all. Brock batting .286, a home run, and 2 ribbies. The pitch from Lonborg to Brock. It's a bunt, and it's a beauty. It's going to be a bunt base hit. He drags it down the first base line. And Brock is on. So the Cardinals have the speedy Lou Brock at first. Kurt Flood at the plate, .292, a home run, and 1 runner knocked in. Lonborg throws over, and Brock gets back, shortens up his lead. Now the pitch to Flood. There goes Brock. Ryan throws down. And they got him! Lou Brock is gunned out by Mike Ryan, applying the tag. That was a swing and a miss. And I think, let's watch that replay again. It's Dalton Jones applying the tag. And the Fenway faithful are ecstatic about that. 2-2 count. 1 out. No one on. Flood steps back in the box, as I believe that was a hit and run that failed. Lonborg takes a deep breath. He rocks and deals to Flood, and he walks Kurt Flood. So Flood's at first with 1 out for Roger Maris, batting .222 and 5 ribbies. Maris had a huge game 1. Bat has cooled off. The pitch to Roger Maris. Outside corner, fly ball, center field. Reggie Smith going back, reaching up, and he makes the catch at the wall. Flood retreats to first. Maris just missed that one. 2 outs. Flood at first, being held on by Scott. He'll be off on contact. Here's the baby bull, Orlando Cepeda, .375, 2 homers, 11 ribbies. On deck is McCarver. Ryan sets the target inside. Lonborg deals to Cepeda, and he strikes him out, ties him up on the inside. We go to the bottom of the first here at Fenway. Game 7 of the World Series, 1967. We did it our way. It's Jones, Scott, and Yastrzemski, and now let's give you the full lineup. Dalton Jones leads off. He plays second base. Followed by the Boomer, George Scott at first. Carl Yastrzemski bats third. He's in left field. Tony Conigliaro's the cleanup hitter in right. Jerry Adair bats fifth at third base. Joe Foy's the designated hitter. Rico Petrocelli bats seventh at short. Reggie Smith, switch hitting center fielder, bats eighth. And batting ninth, doing the catching, Mike Ryan. On the bump for St. Louis, Nelson Briles. He won game 1 out of the pen after Hughes had a blister on his finger and only pitched to one batter and only threw one pitch. In the replay, 7-6 with 3 saves. He had a shutout. He can go for about 135 pitches. ERA 3.35, whip 1.303. Batting average against overall 251. He's a 3 defensive range on the mound. Behind the plate, Tim McCarver, 7 range, 5 arm. Shannon at third, 5 range. Maxville at shorts an 8. Julian Javier is at second. He is a 6. Cepeda, the baby bull, at first. He's at 6 defensive range. In left field, Lou Brock, 6 range, 4 arm. Kurt Flood in center, outstanding, 10 range, 8 arm. And Roger Maris, 6 and a 6. 6 range, 6 arm in right. Dalton Jones to lead things off against Briles, batting .300 with no homers and no ribbies. Bryles throws strikes. McCarver sets the target. The pitch to Dalton Jones. Grounder to deep short. Maxwell has it. Strong throw to Cepeda, and he scoops it out of the dirt. It sunk at the end. 1 down. Here's the boomer. George Scott, 259 and 3 ribbies. Yastrzemski on deck. Bryles nods his head. The leg kick and the pitch to Scott. Fly ball deep left center field. Brock looking up, and that has left the yard. Elvis has left the building. 1-0 Boston. Fenway explodes on the boomer blast. It was a monster blast. The boomer blast. It was a home run smash. 1-0 Red Sox. Bippity boppity boom to the moon goes George the Boomer Scott. To the moon, Alice, to the moon. Boom goes the ball, and George Scott touches them all as we watch the replay. 1-0 Red Sox, Game 7 of the World Series. Here's Carl Yastrzemski. Tony Canigliaro on deck. 1 out, base is empty. Can they go back-to-back jacks? The pitch to Yaz. Line shot to Julian Javier, and he snares it. Nice range by Javier. 2 down. Here's Tony Canigliaro. 458, 5 homers and 10 ribbies. He awaits the Bryles offering. Pitch inbound. Canigliaro! Gone! Tony Canigliaro laces it down the left field line and over the Green Monster. Home run number 6. And it is 2-0 Red Sox. First Scott and now Canigliaro. Here's the replay. Boom goes the ball, and Tony Canigliaro touches them all. To the moon, Alice. To the moon. The Red Sox are up 2-0. As Nurse Teresa has informed me, I have just scared the crap out of the dog with that call. And she is laughing hysterically, and the dog is frantic. Our little dog, Eva. Not really too little. Wow. 2-0 Boston. How much longer will the Cardinals go with Bryles? I don't control that team. Here's Jerry Adair. 261 with 2 ribbies. The pitch to Adair. Adair singles to center. He might try to turn this into 2. And it's a hustle double. He beats the throw by Curt Flood. The Red Sox bats are a-booming. Joe Foy steps to the plate. Foy, 222 with 4 ribbies. Looking for ribby number 5. Bryles on the ropes. Red Sox looking to KO Nelson Bryles. McCarver sets the target. The pitch to Foy. And Foy goes down via the K. But the Red Sox get home runs by Scott and Canigliaro. We go to the top of the second. 2-0 Boston. Lonborg on the bump. He will face McCarver, Javier, and Bobby Tolan. Can Lonborg put forth an effort better than his first 2 in this World Series? McCarver, 304, 2 home runs, 3 ribbies. The pitch to Timmy McCarver. Outside pitch, dribbles it to third, and Adair boots the ball. Another error by this Red Sox infield. Tying run comes to plate and Julian Javier. Javier, 273 in the series with a ribby. Scott holding McCarver on. Red Sox hoping to turn 2 up the middle with Petrocelli and Dalton Jones. Javier digs in the right-hander's batter's box. Ryan wiggles the fingers. Lonborg nods his head. Pitch inbound to Julian Javier. Javier grounds it to Adair. Adair charges. Only play to first. Bang, bang, play. Scott with the stretch. And Javier beats it out. So the Cardinals are coming right back. You get the error by Adair, and then he cannot make the play at third. Infield hit on the dribbler to Adair. So Javier at first, McCarver at second, Tolan at the plate. 409 with 4 ribbies. Lonborg has to settle in. He shakes off Ryan. Now he's ready. He rocks and deals to Tolan. Outside pitch. Tolan drops the bunt. Lonborg, he's going to go to second. They get Javier and no more. So Lonborg tried to turn 2. They get the force out at second. No relay throw. McCarver's at third. Tolan at first. Gerald Carmeyer has joined us here at Fenway Park. Says, come on, Sox. Here's Mike Shannon. 300 batting average, a home run, and 6 ribbies. Lonborg. Rocks and fires. Grounder to Jones. Jones pivots. Throws to Petrocelli. Petrocelli relay throw to Scott. Double play and the Red Sox get out of the inning. What a fine double play turned by the Boston Red Sox. Jones to Petrocelli to Scott. 4-6-3, just what Lonborg and the Red Sox fans wanted it to be. We go to the bottom of the second, 2-0 Boston. It's Petrocelli, Smith, and Ryan to face Nelson Briles. Briles gave up home runs in the first to Scott and Canigliaro. Can Petrocelli, who has 2 homers, can he get his third? 273 with 4 ribbies. The pitch to Petrocelli. Punch to the right side. Javier charges, throws to Cepeda, 1 down. Reggie Smith, 318 with 3 ribbies. Switch hitter batting lefty. Briles needs to put up a goose egg. McCarver wiggles the fingers. Briles is ready. The pitch to Smith. Outside corner, Smith pulls it right side. Cepeda has it. Takes it to the bag himself, 2 down. For Mike Ryan, no homers, no ribbies, and a 125 batting average. The pitch to the Red Sox catcher. Ryan, base hit to center. Takes a wide turn. Around first, goes back. Maxville made a bid on the ball, but couldn't get there. Top of the order, Dalton Jones, 0 for 1. Ryan being held on by Cepeda. The pitch to Dalton Jones. Jones swings. Punches it to Maxville. Shortstop throws to Cepeda, and the side is retired. We go to the top of the third. 2-0 Red Sox. Lonborg back up on the bump. He will face Maxville. Then the top of the order, Brock and Flood. Dahl, Maxville, 286. No home runs and 2 ribbies. Lonborg's ready. He deals to Maxville. And he strikes him out. Tied him up on the inside corner. That is Lonborg's second K. Lou Brock 1 for 1 with a bunt base hit. Corners playing normal. The pitch to Brock. And he drops another one down. And it's going to be a throwing error on Ryan, but Brock does not advance to second. So Lou Brock drops 2 bunts down. He was thrown out trying to steal second on a failed hit and run. Here's Curt Flood. Flood walked in his first at-bat after the failed hit and run. The throw over by Lonborg, and he almost threw it away. Good job by Scott blocking it. Here's the pitch out. There goes Brock. Ryan throws down, and Brock is safe. Can't catch him this time, so Brock in scoring position. 1-0 count to Flood. Lonborg peeks over his shoulder. Now he deals to Flood. Ground ball right side. Jones. No, Scott has it. Throws to Lonborg covering the bag. Jones was behind Scott, but Scott at the last second flipped the glove and grabbed it. Brock advances to third. 2 outs. Brock at third for Roger Maris. Maris 0 for 1. He fly to deep left center. If he goes yard, we have a 2-2 ball game. Gerald Carmeyer says, Al, I lost yesterday. 67 Sox, 68 Tigers. Lonborg versus McLean. 5-4. Yaz struck out twice. Yaz struck out 2 on in the 9th. Oh, a heartbreaker. A heartbreaker there, Gerald. Thank you for sharing. Back to our ball game. The pitch to Maris, 0 for 1. Outside corner. Oh, he doesn't go, and he will walk. So the tying runs are on the corners for the baby bull, Orlando Cepeda. Cepeda has knocked in 11. Red Sox don't want to see any more knocked in. The pitch to the baby bull. Oh, Lonborg comes inside. Too tight. He nails Cepeda. Bases are juiced for Tim McCarver. And there's a lot of anxiety here at Fenway Park now. 2 outs. No place to put McCarver. Brock at third. Maris at second. Cepeda at first. McCarver 0 for 1. He reached on an Adair error at third. The pitch to Timmy McCarver. Grounder to Jones. Jones has it. Throws to Petrocelli, and the side is retired. They get the force out at second, and Lonborg pitches out of a horrible jam. We go to the bottom of the third, 2-0 Red Sox. It will be Scott, Yastrzemski, and Canigliaro. Scott homered in his first at-bat. The pitch to the boomer. Popped up right side. Bryles jammed him. Javier and Cepeda converge. Cepeda calling for it, and he makes the catch, 1 down. Carl Yastrzemski at the plate, 0 for 1. Yaz line to second. Excellent play by Javier. Yastrzemski digs in the left-hander's batter's box. Bryles looks in at McCarver. He's ready. He rocks and deals to Carl Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski popped up. Fooled him on the off-speed pitch. Rinse and repeat right side. Javier on the outfield grass. And he makes the catch, 2 down. Here's Tony Canigliaro. 6 homers, 11 ribbies. He smashed one down the left field line, and that was home run number 6 in the World Series. He's 1 for 1. The pitch to Tony C. Canigliaro, fly ball, center field, Flood, going back, looking up, it's gone! Tony Canigliaro hits number 2 in Game 7, and the Red Sox lead 3-0. Tony Canigliaro goes yard. Boom, to the moon, Alice, to the moon. Here's the replay. Boom goes the ball, and Tony C. touches them all. Fenway explodes in euphoria. They are up 3-0. Tony Canigliaro has now hit 7 home runs in this World Series. They did the bash. The Boston bash. It was a home run mash. It was a Fenway dash. Unbelievable. 3-0 Red Sox. As Gerald Carmeyer says, yes, Tony. Adair 1 for 1. Bryles has given up 3 home runs. The pitch to Jerry Adair. Oh, and he hits Adair. Is that retaliation for Cepeda? Boo birds come out. Game 7, Red Sox up 3-0. As I take a sip of sparkling ice, orange mango. No lead is safe at Fenway. Red Sox want to score. Joe Foy 0 for 1. 2 outs, Adair at first, Cepeda holding him on. Petrocelli on deck. Bryles takes a deep breath. The pitch homeward bound to Joe Foy. And Foy walks. So Bryles in a pickle here. Petrocelli 0 for 1. The pitch to Rico. Petrocelli swings. Base hit the left. Brock puts a charge on it. Adair hits third, and we're going to wave him. And he scores 4-0 Red Sox. I might have to take over here for the Cardinals because I don't think you'd keep Bryles in after that. And that's it for Nelson Bryles. I'm going to take over just for a moment for the Cardinals because I just don't believe they would stick with Game 7. Again, the PC engine sometimes, I know St. Louis had a lot of complete games, but you're just not going to stick with Nelson Bryles. So we're gonna go for a second in control, and let's just take a quick look. And again, the bullpen, I think you have to go with Joe Horner here. Actually, probably go with Jackson. Or Jaster. Woodschick. You're going to go lefty here. Well, he's going to turn around and hit righty. I think they would switch. We're gonna go Joe Horner because he's tougher on righties. That's what we're gonna do. I'm just showing you that just to explain what I'm gonna do. because I don't think they would have stuck with him. And again, I control the Red Sox, but I don't think they would keep. Oops. Okay, we did that. Now let's go. Bryles will come out. We're going to go Joe Horner. And he's the closer, but I think this is what they would do. Here comes Joe Horner. Horner in the replay. It's good for 20 pitches, but he's got to get out of this mess here. 2 outs, first and second. Reggie Smith at the plate. Joe Horner in the replay. 5 wins, 5 losses, 10 saves. Batting average against .297, ERA 3.52, WHIP 1.435. So he did not perform as well in the replay with a DH in the league. Smith turns around, bats from the right side. Horner deals to Smith. 2 outs, 2 on. And let's go back here. Go back to computer. There we go. Reggie Smith, fly ball, deep center field. Flood going back at the wall. He makes the catch. So Horner does his J.O.B., but the Red Sox get 2 more runs, including another Tony Canigliaro home run. It is 4-0 Boston, top of the 4th. It'll be Javier, Tolan, and Shannon to face Lonborg. Javier's 1 for 1. He's had an infield single. The pitch to Julian Javier. And he goes down via the K. On the 1-2. Could not pull the trigger on the fastball, belt high. 1 out for Bobby Tolan. He's 0 for 1. Lonborg in a groove, deals quickly to Bobby Tolan. Outside corner, and he strikes out. On the swerve, the curve, swing and a miss on the 0-2. Lonborg looking to strike out the side will face Mike Shannon. He is 0 for 1. Ryan sets up inside. The pitch to Shannon. Fly ball, shallow left. Yastrzemski makes the catch. Sometimes the video doesn't show everything. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 4-0 Red Sox, Game 7, trying to win the World Series. It's Ryan, Jones, and Scott. Horner back up on the bump. The pitch to Ryan, who's 1 for 1. Ryan punches it to Cepeda. Cepeda will take it to the bag. Waves off Horner. 1 down. This is how important this game is. They go to their closer, Horner. Dalton Jones is up. Lefty-lefty matchup. Jones 0 for 2. The pitch to Mr. Jones. Outside corner. Strike 3. Breaking ball. Swing and a miss. He fooled Jones badly. That'll bring up the boomer, George Scott. Scott feasted on left-handed pitching. He's homered. He's 1 for 2. Horner picks up the sign from McCarver. He needs this out. Yastrzemski on deck. The pitch to Scott. And he strikes him out. Horner puts up the goose egg. Top of the 5th. 4-0 Red Sox. Lonborg back up on the hill to face Maxville. Then the top of the order, Brock and Flood. Dahl Maxville 0 for 1. So far they've gotten what they've wanted from Lonborg, though he's been in a couple of pickles and pitched out of it. The pitch to Dahl Maxville. And Gentleman Jim strikes him out. Inside corner, fastball at the knees. That is K number 5 for Lonborg, looking like the 20-game winner from the regular season. Lou Brock 1 for 2, 2 bunts. He's been on base twice. Once a bunt base hit, and the other an error on Mike Ryan. The pitch to the left-hand batting Lou Brock. Brock base hit to right. And he's going to turn into a hustle double as Canigliaro cannot throw him out. So Brock at second, 1 out for Curt Flood. On deck is Maris. Flood is 0 for 1. Lonborg spins, throws. Dalton Jones sneaks in behind. Brock gets back. Gibson could not pitch, and he got hammered in the game. He's 1 for 1. He pitched. What the hell game did he pitch? I mean, he can come out of the pen, and we might do that next for the Cardinals. He pitched. Let me just bring that up. Hold on. Gibson lost. He got shelled in game 2. And he pitched beautifully in game 5. So, yeah, no Gibson. The pitch to Curt Flood from Gentleman Jim Lonborg. Base hit, right center. That should score Brock, and it does. Cardinals cut into the Red Sox lead. Is now 3-1. Red Sox get some milling in their bullpen. Jerry Stevenson gets up. So Flood's at first. Scott to hold him on for Roger Maris, who's 0 for 1. The pitch to Mr. Maris. Fly ball center field. Smith coming in. And he dropped it! Reggie Smith dropped it! Oh, Nelly! Should have been out number 2. Instead, first and second, 1 out for Cepeda. Cepeda's knocked in 11. Had 2 home runs. If he goes yard, we're knotted at 4. Tension here at Fenway once again. Lonborg takes a deep breath. Looks in at Ryan. The pitch homeward bound to the baby bull, Orlando Cepeda. Cepeda! Lashes it to center for a double. Flood scores, and the Cardinals have cut the Red Sox lead to 2. As Maris goes to third, Cepeda gets another ribby. Ribby number 12 for Orlando Cepeda. 4-2, 1 out. McCarver at the plate. Javier on deck. Lonborg in trouble. He was able to wiggle out a couple of jams in the first 4 innings, but not in the 5th. Billy Landis and Jerry Stevenson are ready in the pen for the Red Sox. Billy Landis is our left-handed killer. That's it for Lonborg. We're going to Billy Landis. Here comes Billy. He deals to McCarver. Fly ball, left field. Yastrzemski, left center on the move. Reaches out, makes the catch. Will Maris tag? Maris is going to tag. Yastrzemski throws to the plate. And Maris scores. So Landis gets the out, but Maris scores on the deep fly ball to left center field. It's now 4-3. Landis will not face Julian Javier, that's for sure. Jerry Stevenson will come in. Pitch around to Julian Javier. And he walked him. That's okay. Stevenson tougher on lefties. Here's Bobby Tolan 0 for 2. 2 outs, 2 on, 4-3 game. Joy and jocularity have left Fenway. Stevenson takes a deep breath. He deals to Bobby Tolan. Moment of truth. Bobby Tolan grounds it to Adair. God damn it, make the play, Jerry. The throw to first to Tolan. Beat it out. No! What a stretch by Scott, and the Red Sox wiggle out of it. But the Cardinals score 3. It's a 1-run ball game as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Holy cow. Wow. Smelly Wrestling Geek has joined us. Hope all is well. Al, do you play out of the ballpark baseball much? Yes, I do. There's a lot of out of the ballpark on my channel. I do play out of the ballpark. We'll have a project coming up with that in the future. But I play a lot of out of the ballpark. Highly recommend the game. It's a good game. Just my opinion. Wow. So the Cardinals plate 3. Hope all is well to everyone on this Sunday. Due up for the Red Sox, now only up by a run. Yastrzemski, Canigliaro, and Adair. Yaz 0 for 2. Canigliaro on deck. He's hit 2 homers. The pitch to Yastrzemski from Joe Horner, lefty-lefty matchup. And he strikes out Yastrzemski. Horner only good for 1 more pitch. And again, now I've taken over basically controlling the St. Louis bullpen. Canigliaro, 2 homers today, now batting .500, 7 home runs, 12 ribbies, 4.3. And everyone's available. So let's take a look. Real quick. And everyone's available. Bob Gibson can throw 60 pitches. Washburn. Righty Ron Willis. Dick Hughes. He got shelled. He's available. Let's look at Gibson's card real quick. Righties in the replay, 225, but not in the World Series. Well, you know what? I'm going to let the computer do what the computer wants. Let's go back. Computer controls St. Louis. All right, Horner does the Canigliaro 2 for 2 with 2 homers. The pitch to Tony C. Will he get his third bippity-boppity boom? Canigliaro lines out to Julian Javier, who makes a leaping catch, denying Canigliaro a hit to right. 2 outs. Horner on the bump to face Jerry Adair. Adair's 1 for 1. He is doubled and was hit by a pitch. Horner rocks and fires. And Adair walks. And now bring up Joe Foy. Horner's tired. Foy 0 for 1. Cepeda holding Adair on. The pitch to Foy. Popped him up. Jammed him left side. Shannon and Maxville converging. Brock coming in. That's carrying a bit to the outfield. Shannon calling for it, and he makes the catch. A tired Joe Horner does his J.O.B. Keeps it a 1-run ball game. Top of the 6th, Game 7, 4-3 Red Sox. Jerry Stevenson on the mound. He will face Shannon, Maxville, and Lou Brock. Shannon is 0 for 2. The pitch from Stevenson to Mike Shannon. Grounder to Adair, who's been horrific at third. Throws over. 1 away. It's been an adventure at the hot corner for Jerry Adair. Now bring up the number 9 batter, the Cardinals shortstop, Dahl Maxville. He's 0 for 2. Stevenson deals quickly to Maxville. Base hit past Jones into right field. Tying run on for Lou Brock. Stevenson looks in at Ryan. Scott holds on Maxville. Now Stevenson peeks the first. Slide step to the plate to Brock. Outside corner. Brock goes the other way. Yastrzemski racing towards the corner. And Yastrzemski makes the catch. Maxville retreats to first. 2 down. Anxious moments here at Fenway. Game 7, 4-3 Red Sox. Here's Kurt Flood, 1 for 2. Flood has walked, grounded out, and singled in Brock. Tying run at first, Maxville. He'll be off on contact. On deck is Maris. Pitch around to Flood. Will he chase? Nope, he shoots it through the right side. Stevenson got too much of the plate on that outside pitch, and Flood just punched it into right field. Maxville goes first to third, and here's Roger Maris. Maris 0 for 2. Stevenson needs this out. Tying run 90 feet away for the Cardinals. Stevenson takes a deep breath. Ryan pounds the mitt, sets the target, the pitch to Roger Maris. And he strikes out Maris. Yes! Stevenson leaves the tying run stranded at third. The go-ahead run stranded at first. Jack Lammaby will be coming in for the Cardinals. He will face Petrocelli, Smith, and Ryan. 4-3, bottom of the 6th. Let's take a look at Jack Lammaby, who pitched for the Red Sox in the 60s. I want to say prior to 67. in the replay, 1 win, 3 losses, 7 saves. And this is his first appearance in the World Series. 2.03 ERA, overall batting average against 242. So here's Petrocelli 1 for 2. Lammonby has to put up a goose egg. The pitch to Petrocelli. Base hit to center. Red Sox have a runner on for Reggie Smith. Smith is 0 for 2. The pitch to Smith. Fly ball, deep center field. Flood moving to his left. And he makes the catch, bangs into the wall. Quickly fires it back into Maxville as Petrocelli retreats to first. 1 out, 1 on for Mike Ryan. He's 1 for 2. He's our best defensive catcher. Had we had a runner on second base, I'd think about pinch hitting for him. The pitch to Mike Ryan. Big moment here in this World Series. Oh, slide step, and Petrocelli is picked off. Oh, Rico Petrocelli is picked off, and we showcase our horrific base running there. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the pitch to Ryan, and he strikes out, so the Red Sox are done in the bottom of the 6th. Top of the 7th, 4-3 Boston. Tension mounting with each pitch, each at-bat, each ball put into play at Fenway Park. Stevenson back up on the bump to face Cepeda, McCarver, and Javier. Cepeda's 1 for 2. He is just a home run away from tying the game. Stevenson's ready. The pitch to Cepeda. Grounder up the middle. Dalton Jones ranging towards the bag. Throws the first one away. Here's Tim McCarver, 0 for 2. Left-hand batting catcher. McCarver digs in. Stevenson prepared to do battle from the perch. The high leg kick and the pitch to McCarver. Line shot, center field! Reggie Smith makes the running catch, denying Tim McCarver extra bases. 2 outs, top of the 7th. Lots of anxiety here at Fenway. Julian Javier's 1 for 2, tying run at the plate. Infield single, a strikeout, and a walk. Stevenson looks in. He's ready. He rocks and deals to Javier. Ground ball to the adventurous Adair at third, but he makes it look easy. He throws out Javier. 1, 2, 3. Go the Cardinals. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Game 7 of the World Series. Red Sox 4, Cardinals 3. Lammonby back up on the mound for the Cardinals as they play Take Me Out to the Ball Game here at Fenway. The Red Sox hoping for a World Series championship. It will be Jones, Scott, and Yastrzemski. If anyone gets on, Tony Canigliaro, who's hit 2 home runs in Game 7. Old ball game. Bum, 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 bum. Dalton Jones is 0 for 3. The pitch from Lammonby to Jones. Lashed foul down the right field line. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jones steps back in the box. Lammonby with the advantage. McCarver sets the target. Pitch inbound. And Jones goes the other way with the outside pitch. Nice piece of hitting by Dalton Jones. A huge insurance run at first for Boston. Now bring up the boomer, George Scott. Scott homered to get the Red Sox going in the first. 1-0, popped out and struck out. The pitch, homeward bound to the boomer. Scott laces a double to center field. And it's second and third for Carl Yastrzemski. Tony Canigliaro on deck. And again, this is where I think they go lefty here. I might 318. You know what? I'm gonna let the. I don't think they would. I can't do it. I just don't think they would stick. They're gonna go lefty matchup here. I'll take control for a moment once again of the Cardinals. Again, this is where Action PC. When you're playing sometimes a computer, especially in a Game 7, it should realize it's a Game 7. I mean, it knows it's a Game 7. So now we're going to go to the pen. Everyone's available. Let's take a look at Larry Jaster. Again, I didn't play as the Cardinals, so closer. He's okay right there. You got 2+ marks. That's good. In the replay, 7-6, 2.97 ERA, WHIP 1.280. He has not pitched in the World Series. Well, he's going to pitch now. Here comes Larry Jaster. Let me make sure I got the right. 217 against lefties. In reality, 244. Here comes Jaster to face Yastrzemski. I normally don't like to do that, but you're not gonna. They wouldn't stick with the other guy. Lefty-lefty matchup. Jaster deals to Yastrzemski. No outs, second and third. Infield playing normal. Holy crap. But I'll leave it at that. Here's the pitch to Yastrzemski. Fly ball. Right field, Maris coming in. Jones goes back to tag. We're going to send him. 79% chance of success. Here's the throw by Maris. And Jones is safe. It is 5-3 Boston. And Fenway feels a little bit better. 1 out, Scott at second. And here's Tony Conigliaro, 481, 7 home runs, 12 ribbies. And you wouldn't stick with Laster here. Or Jaster, excuse me. I hate managing both teams when it comes to this. Yeah, let's just look real quick. And it's going to be Dick Hughes. Or you might as well go with Dick Hughes. On short rest out of the pen. He got shelled in his start, but he pitched good in his first game. So here's Dick Hughes to face Conigliaro, and you can see his average dropped to 222 now. And go back to computer. The pitch to Tony C. looking for home run number 3. And he dribbles it to third. Shannon charges. And he makes a strong throw and gets Conigliaro by several steps. Scott moves to third. So now Dick Hughes out of the pen. 5-3 Boston. Another huge insurance run 90 feet away. Jerry Adair 1 for 1. Hughes rocks and fires to Adair. Adair singles to right. And Scott scores. 6-3 Red Sox. Joe Foy up 0 for 2. The pitch to Foy. Foy sends this ball deep to left. Brock looking up. And it's off the wall. Adair will hit third. We're going to wave him, and he scores. 7-3 Red Sox. The pitch to Petrocelli, 2 for 3. Petrocelli singles to left center. Foy scores. And that's it for Hughes. 8-3 Red Sox. I'll pitch to Reggie Smith. Smith singles to left. Red Sox fans going nuts here at Fenway. Petrocelli goes first to third. The pitch to Ryan. Let's see if Hughes can get him out. Grounder up the middle. Javier has it. Pivots, throws to Cepeda. The side is retired. But the Red Sox break it open with 4 in the bottom of the 7th. They have a 5-run lead going to the top of the 8th. Jerry Stevenson back up on the bump to face Bobby Tolan 0 for 3. The pitch to Tolan. Tolan grounds it back to Stevenson. Stevenson coolly and calmly throws to first. 1 down. Here's Mike Shannon 0 for 3. Stevenson's ready. The windup and the pitch. Grounder to Adair. The adventurous Adair throws a strike to Scott. 2 away. Red Sox 4 outs away from the World Series. Stevenson deals quickly to Maxville, 1 for 3. Inside corner, laced foul down the left field line. Stevenson wants the ball. He's ready to work. Ryan sets the target. Once again, the pitch inbound to Dahl Maxville. And he'll double down the right field line. Canigliaro digs it out, but the throw is not in time. The pitch to Brock, 2 for 4. And Brock strikes out. We go to the bottom of the 8th. He's not been good. That's for sure. And look, again, it's not like I put a crappy pitcher in. He might be pitching on short rest, but plus marks, which are good, I do believe. Hughes deals to Dalton Jones, 1 for 4. Jones to Cepeda. Cepeda takes it to the bag, 1 down. Scott's 2 for 4. The windup in the pitch to the boomer. Scott grounds it foul, left side. Pitch inbound to Scott once again. Base hit, right center. And here's Yastrzemski, the pitch to Yaz from Hughes. Yastrzemski sends his ball deep to right. Maris back, makes the catch at the track. Scott retreats to first. Here's Tony Canigliaro, 2 home runs on the day, looking for number 3, 2 for 4. 7 home runs in the series, 12 ribbies. The pitch to Canigliaro, 2 outs, Scott at first. Canigliaro, base hit left center field. His hot hitting continues. Scott hits second, heads to third. Jerry Adair, who's an adventure at third base, is 2 for 2 today. The pitch to Adair, and he strikes out. We go to the top of the 9th, 8-3 Boston. They are 3 outs away from taking the World Series in our 1967 alternate reality replay. Stevenson looks strong. We'll keep him up on the bump. He deals to Kurt Flood, 2 for 3. Grounder right side. Scott has it, shovels it to Stevenson, who steps on the bag. The Red Sox are 2 outs away from the World Series. Fenway on its feet. The Red Sox on the top step of the dugout, waiting to explode. Maris 0 for 3. Stevenson deals to Roger Maris. Grounder to Petrocelli at short. He's up with it. Across the diamond to Scott. 2 down. The Red Sox are 1 out away. 1 out away from the World Series. And now Stevenson will deal with the baby bull Orlando Cepeda, the last man standing, the last hope to extend this game and the World Series for the Cardinals. Stevenson looks in. He has been a gem for the Red Sox in this replay. He's ready. He rocks and fires to Cepeda. Grounder back to Stevenson. He throws to Scott. The Red Sox take Game 7 and the 1967 World Series 8-3. Jerry Stevenson is being mobbed at the mound as everyone is going crazy here at Fenway. The Red Sox do it in tremendous fashion. Canigliaro with 2 home runs. He is the MVP of the World Series. Unbelievable. The Red Sox win 8-3. A phenomenal year in our alternate reality replay for the Boston Red Sox. I finally win a World Series with the 67 Red Sox. My God, I've played them in so many different engines. So the Red Sox are World Series champions. The MVP of the World Series, Tony Canigliaro, went 3 for 5, 2 home runs, 2 ribbies. But that's not the whole story. There's a lot more. Lonborg, again, did not pitch well. We yanked him. Billy Landis will get the win. He pitched to 1 batter and he got him out. I think that was McCarver. We yanked Lonborg after 4 1/3. Lonborg, 5 hits, 3 runs, 2 of them earned because Reggie Smith made an error in center. 2 walks, 5 Ks. Billy Landis got McCarver to get us that out. And then Jerry Stevenson went 4 1/3 innings to get the save. The Red Sox win Game 7. As we had our unsung heroes, Billy Landis and Jerry Stevenson, doing the job out of the pen. Nelson Briles got the start. Only went 2 2/3, 6 hits, 4 runs. They were all earned. Gave up 3 homers, 2 to Canigliaro and 1 to Scott. Walked 1, struck out 1. Horner, the closer, went 2 1/3 scoreless. Walked 1, struck out 3. Lamabee, 1 inning, 3 hits, 2 runs. They were both earned. Struck out 1. Jaster got his lefty out. And then we went to Dick Hughes, who 6 hits, 2 runs. They were both earned, 1 K. Wow, the Red Sox win. The Red Sox win. The Red Sox win. And Canigliaro is the MVP. Let's give you Tony C's final numbers. Let's go batting. Canigliaro ended up batting .483. We'll give you his numbers after we go through the box score for the hitting. Lou Brock, 2 for 5, a run scored, struck out, doubled, finished .303 batting average. Kurt Flood, 2 for 4, a run scored, a ribby, and a walk, finished .321. Maris was awful after a huge Game 1 and an okay Game 2. He was 0 for 4 with a run scored, a walk, and a strikeout. He ended up batting .194. Cepeda, 1 for 4, a ribby, and a strikeout, batted .357. McCarver was 0 for 3 with a ribby, .269. Javier, right, because McCarver hit the sac fly to deep left center off of Billy Landis, and the run scored. That's right. Javier was 1 for 3, a walk, and a strikeout. He finished .280. Bobby Tolan 0 for 4 with a strikeout. He finished at .346. Shannon 0 for 4, finished at .250. And Dahl Maxfield 2 for 4 with 2 strikeouts and a double. He finished at .320. The Cardinals lose Game 7, 35 at-bats, 3 runs, 8 hits, 3 ribbies, 3 walks, 7 Ks, 3 doubles. The Red Sox, Dalton Jones 1 for 5 with a run scored, a strikeout. He batted .280. George Scott 3 for 5 with 2 runs scored, a ribby, a strikeout, and a homer. He finished at .313. Yastrzemski 0 for 4, a ribby, a strikeout. He finished at .259. The MVP of the World Series, Tony Canigliaro, favorite son of Massachusetts. 3 for 5, 2 runs scored, 2 ribbies, and 2 homers. He finished with a batting average of .483. Jerry Adair, God, our infield defense sucked throughout the season, and he was adventurous in Game 7 with an error and a bad play. He was 2 for 3, 2 runs scored, a ribby, a walk, and a strikeout, also a double. He finished .308 in the World Series. Joe Foy 1 for 3 with a run scored, a ribby, a walk, a strikeout, and a double. He finished at .238. Petrocelli 3 for 4 with 2 ribbies. He finished at .346. Reggie Smith made an error in center, but it doesn't matter. They won Game 7. Everyone's happy. 1 for 4. He finished at .308. Mike Ryan caught all but one game. He was 1 for 4 with a strikeout. He finished at .167. The Red Sox take Game 7, 8-3 with 37 at-bats, 8 runs, 15 hits, 8 ribbies, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts, 3 doubles, and 3 home runs. 1 off the bat from George the Boomer Scott, and 2 off the bat of Tony Canigliaro. Wardrobe plays World War II. Our good friend Todd, a big Cardinals fan, says, "Boo, Cardinals lost." Yes, they did. Okay. So there you have that. Fun little project. I enjoyed it a lot. And now, let's look at Tony Canigliaro's MVP World Series numbers. Canigliaro in the World Series. 30 plate appearances. He played in all 7 games, 30 plate appearances, 29 at-bats, 14 hits, 2 doubles, no triples, 7 home runs, 11 runs scored, 12 runs knocked in. He walked once. He struck out 4 times. He batted .483, on base .500, slugging percentage over 1,000, 1.276. Unfreaking believable. There's your MVP, Tony Canigliaro. The Red Sox win the World Series in 7 games. They broke it open late. They win 8-3 in Game 7. Billy Landis got the win. Bryles the loss. And Tony Conigliaro 3 for 5. 2 homers, 2 ribbies. Thank you very much. Health and happiness. Stay safe. Be smart. I'd like to thank Wardrobe Plays World War II. Check out that excellent military strategy channel. Our good friend Todd. Gerald Carmeyer, thank you, and thank you for sharing your game. As he once again, he says, Al, I lost yesterday, 1967 Red Sox versus 68 Tigers, Lonborg versus McLean, 5-4. Yaz struck out 2 on in the 9th. And also, I'd like to thank Smelly Wrestling Geek. Thank you very much, everyone. Everyone who watched and didn't jump in the chat, I thank you. And people who watched later, I thank you. Greatly appreciate everyone's time. Let's go enjoy some football now. So, till next time, stay safe, be smart, God bless. You know what's coming. The Red Sox win the World Series in our 1967 alternate reality replay by taking Game 7, 8-3. Tony Conigliaro, the MVP. What a series for Tony C. And, of course, peace! Love you all.